Yay, Silent Hill! I love Silent Hill so much. So much. So much! My favorite series of horror games. Survival horror games. Um, just spectacular. This is a fan game. I found this on itch.io. And it's, I think, supposed to be like the PC, uh, PC, the Game Boy Play novel that they did, but with added turn-based combat. So it should be fun. I played the Play novel on my phone and on my PSP because I had an emulator. I'm a dirty criminal, and yeah, good fun. Silent Hill is interesting even in a non-interactive way, like the Play novels often were. Play novel often was. But yeah, let's see if this is any good. Because I've never played this version before with turn-based combat and stuff. Here we go. I don't think I'll finish it all today, but I'll certainly have a look. Silent Hill Metamorphoses is a fan game based on the Silent Hill series. The game is free and for personal use only, not for sale or redistribution. We know this. Scenes of violence and gore, epilepsy warning. Okay. Sure. Original script in Russian was translated to English using Google Translator, which in turn can lead to grammar errors and minor misunderstandings. Oh, good. This is going to be fun. I killed him. I killed him. This ominous phrase, which I said the bartender a couple of hours ago, continued to resonate in my head. He calmly continued to wipe the whiskey glass and idly asked if it was worth calling the cops, because murders is just standard shit in this town. I was already barely standing on my feet after drinking, so with a significant wave of my hand, I crawled onto the sofa in the dark, dusty corner of the bar, dreaming to take a nap. The cleaning lady woke me up, hitting me with the fucking mop, and politely put me out the door, saying that the bar was open until 4 in the morning. Just, how do you politely put someone out? I'm obviously you just open the door and gesture or something, but I imagine that she lifted her up, walked her outside, and just politely plopped her on the ground like she was a disobedient cat. And now I am shaking like an aspen leaf, trying unsuccessfully to warm myself with the third cigarette. From my experience with cigarettes, they don't really warm you up, but, you know, Eve's trying to break new ground here by trying, so to be warmed up by a cigarette's a good fire. Why the hell is it so cold around here? Because we're in hell! The girl threw cigarette butt into the trash can and took a step away from the Annie's bar. Snow. Why is it snowing here? It's early May. In the movie, I guess it wasn't snow, it was ashes, eh? But in the games, I think it is just snow. I stared at the snowflakes circling in a chaotic dance. Silent Hill, what am I doing in this place? Oh, you're not local! Well, you know, I guess that's a bit of a silly question to ask, actually. If you're local or not, you've not got a massive pyramid coming out of your head that I can see. Or a bubblehead, or, you know, you're not a monster designed to punish people for their past sins. Now I can tell. So, I guess you're not local. A disturbing thought flashed through the fuzzy mind. Adam. Even Adam? Really? That's cool, I guess. I came here for my brother. 3 weeks ago, he disappeared without a trace. When Adam didn't return from work, I instantly got worried. We rented an apartment on the outskirts of Portland, and were close to each other. He would not even have thought of a wild idea not to warn me about an urgent business trip or other changed plans. At that time, I was embarrassed by the fact that everything in the apartment remained in its place. All of Adam's clothes were in the closet. His favorite backpack was in the corner of the bedroom. Well, couldn't he leave the house completely naked? In an ideal world, he could. You know, clothes just hold us back. Let's be realistic here. Mind you, with my current physical appearance, I could walk around completely naked and my belly would block off all of the nightmarish stuff. So, I rummaged in Brother's backpack and pulled out a bunch of useless junk. An advertising brochure, 2 cash vouchers from an instant photo machine, a hand pump for a bicycle, and a disconnected mobile phone. In the call history of the phone, there were no mysterious calls from unknown numbers or SMS with threats. The contact list consisted of me and the superintendent of our apartment complex. We are not very social people. I spent several hours in insane anxiety, and at 8 in the morning went to the nearest police station. That's an excellent choice. They listened to me with a sympathetic look and very carefully dismissed me. Get the fuck out. Saying that a healthy adult man just went out on a spree. On a spree? Like a killing? Like, oh, don't worry, love. He's probably out murdering folk. He'll be back when he gets hungry. Hope you're not made of baked beans. And most likely will soon return home. 2 days later, they nevertheless accepted a statement from me and slowly began operational work on interviewing witnesses. Which witnesses? The people he's murdered? I could not find a place for myself, feeling that something terrible had happened. Out of complete hopelessness, deciding to once again inspect the backpack, I again came across an advertising brochure. In fact, it turned out to be a gold coupon to the Lakeside Amusement Park in Silent Hill Town, guaranteeing the owner free admission to all attractions and participation in the super game. A huge plush rabbit named Robbie smiled from the surface of the glossy paper, winking and inviting me to take part in the action. Oh, I remember Robbie. Complete nonsense, although I must admit that my brother, despite the approaching 3rd decade, often behaves like a child. Me and Adam have that in common. Did he give up everything and rush to this resort town to ride mechanical horses? Sure, Eve, he went there completely naked and left at home a gold coupon to the show. The police officer will be madly glad to hear your conclusions. Fucking, you should tell the police if there's a naked boy running around looking to ride on fucking mechanical horses and he's forgot his coupon. He's gonna be pissed. No wonder he's on a spree. Without coming up with anything worthwhile, I began to dress quickly. So you were naked as well? It sounds stupid. That's going to be the title of my autobiography. It sounds stupid. But I'd better quickly hit the road to this amusement park thing. Why? You've just said that would be silly for him to be there. Make sure that Adam is not there, and with a clear conscience, I'll wait for news from the representatives of the law. I can't just sit here doing nothing. I quickly scribbled down a note in case of Adam's return before me and drove to the station. The long journey with transfers tired me a lot. While staying at the motel, I immediately stumbled upon the sign of the bar and went to drink a couple of glasses to calm the nervous system. I suck at that accent. And here I am, shaking from the cold in the middle of a deserted street of a sleepy town. I must go back to the motel, put on a sweater, and look for the ill-fated amusement park. Ill-fated? What's wrong with it? Well, I mean, I know what's wrong with it, but, like, how's it ill-fated for you? Otherwise, I risk getting pneumonia. The girl took out a small piece of paper from her breast pocket. He looks kind of like if Critical was a supermodel. Sadly, this is the only surviving photograph of Adam when he was 19. A sudden fire took the lives of our beloved parents and destroyed almost all family documents many years ago. That's very good. Who did you kill, by the way? Because you said earlier you killed somebody. Dad and Mom. When the twins were born, we were named Adam and Eve. Mom often liked to joke that she was Lilith and Dad was the tempting serpent. Me and Adam outwardly turned out to be very similar. He was born a minute earlier than me, and from the first day he was rightly considered an older brother. Yeah, that's usually how it works. The hand holding the photo shook involuntarily. This is not the right time to get upset. Eve hesitated in the middle of the street. What will you do? Ooh, I have choices. Yep, just like in the play novel. Although all of this is different from the play novel. I don't remember Eve being in it. I'm guessing it's not a straight adaptation of the play novel, though. It's its own story. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the motel. Yes, that would be the best solution now. She's talking to me, everyone. Eve's trembling voice faded imperceptibly into the thickening darkness. Luckily for her, the motel was a few meters from the Annie's bar. Seeing the hotel sign, I cheered up and quickened my pace. Strange noises made me turn around, peering into the darkness. It seems that someone is there. Oh fuck, it's Walter. I think it's Walter? He's from Silent Hill 4, if I remember correctly. I want to say Walter Sullivan, but I don't think that's right. Can't find my phone to Google it. Where did I put it? Is this a child? Eve's unexpected companion gazed silently at the girl with curious eyes. The child didn't look lost, neither scared. Judging from the audio in the background here, I'll let you hear it. Hold on. The child sounds like an asthmatic rocking chair. Hey, sweetheart. What are you doing here all alone? It's not safe outside at this time. Eve leaned over to the child and punched him in his fucking pudding bowl haircut and smiled affably.
I'm not alone here.
Oh, really? And who are you here with? The child suddenly became embarrassed and fell silent. Don't worry. Let's look for your parents together. Probably your mom is somewhere nearby.
If it's Walter, then his mum is maybe nearby, yeah. His mum's an entire fucking room.
At the word mum, the boy shuddered and screamed. Blatant hatred flashed in his gaze.
Liar! Liar! You are not real. It's a lie!
That's some accent you got there, son. Forgive me if I have been tactless. I just wanted...
Murderer! Traitor! Desecrator!
Wasn't there a fucking Decepticon called Desecrator? Or was that Devastator?
Murderer! Traitor! Desecrator! Murder!
Alright. Swinging from side to side, the mysterious boy chanted the words, "If he's trying to catch these hands, then he just needs to step forward a little bit further and I'll click his brains out."
We hate you. We hate you. We hate you. Hateu.
Who are we? An ominous grin appeared on the child's face. He slowly raised his right hand to reveal that he had pulled the blicky. And he pointed a finger somewhere behind Eve's back. I turned around. Nobody. Nobody at all. Empty street. I turned back around to face the child, to find that he was now staring awkwardly at me. He said, "Well, I did have a team of people to jump you, but apparently their boss is late. Do you want to go grab a smoothie or something till they get here?" At this time, I noticed that the child had disappeared, as if he vanished into thin air. Eve's thoughts. Silence. I liked being in this strange place less and less. Thank goodness I'm near the motel. Finally, I'm here. Who am I gonna call, really? Who am I gonna... I'm gonna go inside. There's no one to call, so... There was dead silence in the courtyard. I don't know how many Fuck. I don't know how many clients are in this place right now. Yesterday I only crossed paths with the guy at the reception. So there are still people in the town, so this must mean we're before Origins. No, yeah. Before Silent Hill Origins. Because there were only one or two people in the town, even when Origins happened, as far as I know. Just the cult. There was a dead silence in the courtyard. Oh yeah, we read that bit. A very gloomy and taciturn fellow. When I asked about the location of the amusement park, he spat at the ground and said he did not work in the information service. Was it him that you killed? Because he sounds like a dick. Asshole! I took out a tag with a number displaced on an iron plate. My room is the second one. Let's go. Well, the bed certainly looks comfortable. The asthmatic rocking chair's back. Sure, this ain't the 5 stars room. I was so immersed in the thought of my missing brother that I did not pay attention to the depressing state of this place. Never washed windows, decayed mattress, crack on the wall. I'll rephrase, a big crack in the wall, traces of mold. Where is my sweater? In exploration mode, use the mouse cursor to inspect interior items and places of interest. To stop exploring and return to the previous location, click on the word STOP in the upper right corner of the screen. You can't leave the place without key items. The game will warn you. Oh, okay, so I can look about. Let's have a look at some crack. The crack in the wall struck me as very suspicious. Climbing onto the bed, I began to carefully study the crack. I'm such a child. The wooden surface moved resiliently under my fingers. By banging my fists on the wall, I made sure there was empty space behind it. But how do I get there? It's a pity there's nothing useful at hand. Use your head! Strange, I definitely brought a sweater with me. Where is it? Looking under the chair, I found crumpled fabric. What a Sloven you are, Eve? I reproached myself, shaking off the dust from my outer wear. The room was cleaned in line with its terrible state. I flicked the switch on the bedside lamp. No reaction. It's dead, just like the payphone outside the motel. Great service. An iron ruler was found in the nightstand. Can I take the iron ruler? The crack in the wall struck me as very suspicious. Okay, we've already done that. Can I use the Oh, she did use the ruler. Sorry. Gripping the measuring device tightly, I inserted the iron corner of the ruler into the wall crack and jerked it sharply to the side. You're gonna have to pay for all this, you know that. A piece of wood flew off the chair with a nasty squeak. Wait, why did something fall off the chair? Putting my hand into the hole formed, I felt with my fingers some kind of bottle. Wiping away a thick layer of dust, the title caught my eye. Health drink. Oh, cool. Drink me. Out of place, I remembered the poem of Lewis Carroll. Perhaps I should take this. You have found a health drink. It has been added to the list of medicines. Restores 30 health points. That's cool. I palpated the mattress. Palpated, and noticed something solid in the lower left corner. It seems there's something there. The upholstery was full of holes, so without a twinge of conscience, I stuck my hand into the largest hole and began to look for a solid object among... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll save that. And began to look for a solid object among the cotton balls. A few moments later, I was holding in my hands a knife wrapped in a thick layer of cling film. An unexpected find, probably a souvenir from one of the previous guests. Perhaps I'll take it with me. The situation on the streets does not inspire confidence. That could be a murder weapon. Wait, and you're just gonna bring it? Okay, that's fine, I understand. Can I leave now? Is there anything else? Guess not. It's enough. I can leave this place. Sorry. A warm sweater warmed me up remarkably, and a knife in my pocket gave me confidence. Alcohol also almost vanished from my consciousness. It's a pity I couldn't get a flashlight anywhere. The darkness continues to deepen. It is difficult to navigate. Perhaps I should go in this direction. Eve went to the opposite side of the road from the bar. She soon found some kind of information stand on the side of the road. Incredible luck. Area map. Burying my nose into the glass, I began to carefully study the street maps. Okay, here is the resort area, the lighthouse. Bachman Road leads to the old part of the town. No, this isn't what I'm looking for. And here it is. Turning onto Sanford Street, I can go straight to Lakeside Amusement Park. My mission is close to completion. You just need to go past the park area and turn to the right. Having memorized the map and names of the streets, I bravely moved into the darkness. Please don't ask me to remember any of that, because I've no fecking clue. I'm probably going to stop here, because it's been 21 minutes, and although not much has happened, we have made a bit of progress. If you've watched this far, thank you very much. If you'd like to see more, let me know. And if you can, please like and subscribe, but there's no pressure. Why don't you tell me in the comments your favorite survival horror games? And remember, please, that I love you all and I'm grateful for your existence. Thank you. Bye bye.